It's a betrayal for survival in the face of defeat. The fallen dictator, Bashar-Al-Assad, accused of selling out his own nation's secrets to its sworn enemy. In a desperate bid to save himself, Assad allegedly handed Israel the key to Syria's military arsenal, locations of missile launchers, weapon depots, and secret bases. In return, a safe flight to exile as his country burned behind him. According to a bombshell revelation by Turkish journalist Abdulkadir Salvi, Assad, cornered by rebel forces and fearing capture, reached out to Israel with an extraordinary offer. Details of Syria's most strategic military assets in exchange for a guarantee of safe passage out of the war zone. This covert communication reportedly included the locations of missile systems, weapon depots, and high-value government facilities. In return, Israeli defense forces promised not to interfere with Assad's presidential jet as it fled Damascus for Russia. And just hours after Assad reached safety in Moscow, Israel unleashed a ferocious airstrike campaign, obliterating hundreds of Syrian military targets with pinpoint accuracy. Assad's escape was nothing short of cinematic. Using what experts call a transponder trick, his presidential jet vanished from radar over the Mediterranean before landing at the Maimin airbase. From there, Russian forces whisked him away to Moscow aboard a military jet, ensuring he was far from the chaos engulfing his nation. Back in Syria, the Islamist group Hayat Tahrir al-Sham seized control of Damascus, declaring the dawn of a new transitional government. Meanwhile, Assad, now exiled in Moscow, continues to deny the allegations, calling them a flood of misinformation. But his words ring hollow for many as fresh evidence surfaces of his regime's atrocities. Mass graves near Damascus, brutal killing fields offer chilling testimony of Assad's reign of terror. But in the middle of all this, Syria's future hangs in the balance. The new rebel-led transitional government is scrambling to stabilize a nation scarred by over a decade of war. Humanitarian aid is trickling in, but the road to recovery is long and uncertain. As Bashar al-Assad lives in exile, far from the horrors he orchestrated, his homeland begins the painful process of rebuilding. But will his alleged betrayal mark the final chapter of his story? Or will he be brought to justice?